everybody. So today I decided it would be a fun idea to build my current apartment in The Sims 4. To give you guys a bit of a background, I have been playing The Sims since I was literally a child. I started off with Sims 2, then went on to Sims 3, and now currently we're on to Sims 4. Sims 2 has my heart because it literally is just so cute. Like all of the little cutscenes where they would kiss and everything like that was just so cute. And like as a child I was just like, oh my god, I can't wait to be a teenager so I can have my first kiss like this. And then weddings were just so cute. Like literally everything was so cute in The Sims 2. I do have a glass of wine with me. It's very old wine. I don't know if wine expires because I'm not a wine person, but like I always say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I'm gonna drink this wine, have some fun. Don't know how long it's gonna take. So before we start getting into the actual building, did want to let you guys know that I am actually sitting on the floor in case you were wondering. In our apartment, we have very little space, so this was the best space I could find that was close enough to a plug as well as close enough to a window. So don't judge me, okay? But other than that, let's go ahead and get into building. I'm honestly so excited to do this. I love like building real life things in The Sims. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Okay, so we haven't even started building, but we've already run into technical difficulties. So right now I'm just restarting my Sims. I can't remember if I said this already, but instead of creating an entirely new family, I'm just going to use a family that I already created. It's actually my boyfriend and I and our two cats that I created a while back. They have a different last name, but I guess that's best to do for this kind of video. After lots of deliberation, and when I say lots of deliberation, I mean like 2 minutes of thinking, I decided that building on the apartment spots is not gonna work. Just because in The Sims 4 you can't really change the shape of the apartments, so you're kind of stuck with what you have and nothing's really gonna be like what we have. So I thought it would be best to just build it in an empty lot, so that way I can do whatever shape that I need and I'm not like limited and stuff like that. Let me start building shit. Okay, we can pretend this is the apartment building hallway, and we are actually right next to the elevators, which I thought was going to be a problem. I thought it was going to be noisy, but we actually don't hear the elevators at all, so it's perfectly fine. The elevator, I would say, takes up that much space. So we have a bit of a hallway. Next to the hallway we have our bathroom, which is pretty small. We have this little closet that we have our washing machine in, and we have a little bit of a space, and then we have the bedroom. But now that I've started using an actual mouse at work, like one of the wireless mouses, it's so hard to use the keypad. To make it obvious that this room is not part of our apartment, I am gonna paint it black. Now in our actual apartment we have some really big windows, which is the reason why I actually wanted this apartment so badly. I'm not sure if we can find anything that really matches exactly what it looks like. It's as close as we're gonna get it. We have these really big windows. This one's a bit more off to that side, and then we have our balcony door. Our balcony door is like literally just like a window in itself, which is kind of annoying because we don't really have anything to put over it, but I'm sure you can like buy something off of Amazon. We just haven't because we're lazy. I'm like low-key proud that I've made it this far. And then for our doors, you can kind of see one of our doors right here, but they're kind of like these white kind of modern looking doors. See, when it comes to our apartment and when it comes to the types of houses I like to build in The Sims, I like to build like old-fashioned houses. It doesn't really translate into our apartment. I feel like our apartment is very modern, which I really like. It's just very different from what like my ideal style would be, you know? So I'm gonna put a door here. Our bedroom door is like over here. We don't have any doors here. And then we need a bathroom door. This door over here. Okay, so this is our apartment. It looks bigger in The Sims than it looks like in real life, but let's get started on putting down some flooring and painting the walls and everything to make it look a little bit more lively. So to get started on the flooring, you can kind of see what it looks like. It's a medium brown with like grayish tones, I feel like, and I think I found basically the exact same wood color in The Sims. So we're just gonna put this down. This is literally in every single room. Our flooring goes through our entire apartment, even in the washroom, which is fine because, like I said, it's basically like a tile flooring, it's not actually wood. And then for the walls, you can kind of see as well, but they decided to go with a cool gray tone. I absolutely hate this paint because it's water-based paint, I think, and literally everything scuffs it. That looks good. I'm like shocked at how alike this looks. And now that I'm saying that, I'm getting thirsty, so time for another sip of wine. So let's start putting in some lights. I like these round, flat circle lights. So I seriously wish like Sims still had that partnership with IKEA. Sims 2, they had a partnership with IKEA, so they had these really cute like hard pillows on the couches, I think, and just like so much cute furniture from IKEA. And like 99.9% of the furniture that we have in this apartment is from IKEA, so I feel like if they still had that partnership, it would look exactly like our apartment. In our kitchen, over like the countertops, we have these like little tubey lights. But now let's get started with building the bathroom. To get started on the bathroom, I've squished the bathroom down a little bit because I realized that was a little bit too big. Even though our bathroom is pretty small, I actually really love it because one, it has a bathtub, and you can't go wrong with any bathroom that has a bathtub. We just have a basic toilet, so just gonna put in this one. And then for our sink, it's actually on a counter. I feel like it might be hard to find the exact counter color. It's like a dark brown, but it also has a black top, which if you ever go for an apartment that has black countertops, don't do it because they get so dirty so quickly. For the sink, it's just like a sink that is on top of there. It's a round sink as far as I can. Nope, it's not a round sink. We've reached the part where we're putting in a mirror over the sink. That's what I was trying to say for like the last 2 minutes. You press Alt if you ever want to just like move things around and stick them wherever you want. And I think with putting that there, we can delete one of these lights because it's getting a little too bright up in this bathroom. And then of course we have to put in the bath mats because ain't nobody want to be slipping and sliding around the place. But now that this bathroom looks horrible because nothing really matches, maybe when we're done we'll like add in some final touches with everything like that. I nearly forgot what it looks like. I really haven't added any design. Ooh, I nearly forgot. It's like the most important thing. We also have a toilet roll holder, a little garbage bin that we throw things in. So that's basically what our washroom looks like. I like to decorate things, but I'm not the best at decorating, and also I'm cheap. I don't want to buy like picture frames and stuff like that, so not a lot of decoration in our washroom. For our hallway, it's pretty basic, but here we have a bit more furniture. I definitely feel like I'm feeling this wine because things are becoming a struggle. But for our apartment, we have kind of a shoe rack. We also have something right next to our shoe rack that is just like a little cabinet. We're just gonna leave it out, but pretend there's like a little thing on the side here too. So we also have like a little, like, I don't know what it's called. Oh, it's called a plant holder. I bought it for the summer so that way when we had a lot of plants we could like have everything close to the sun. But now 99% of our plants have died. There we go. It's literally something like this, except it has like like a small like barrier around the outside. I don't know how to describe it. We have a little cat scratching post because, you know, cats, they like to scratch. And then in this little hallway, since we can't really put a washing machine because we don't have that expansion pack, we're just gonna put a little laundry hamper, which I feel like gives off the same vibe. And then we have my desk in this area that has turned into my partner's desk. And then we have a really cheap chair because I figured out in like second year university or maybe third year university that if you buy children furniture, it's actually a lot cheaper than buying adult furniture. So because I'm like a small person, I just bought a children's desk chair, and he has a lot of clutter on his desk, but we will add that in later on. We actually have my boyfriend's closet, so let me copy some of these doors. And then I also have my bookshelf. My bookshelf is like literally one of my favorite pieces of furniture because I love to read, even though I don't read that much anymore, because it's not that I don't have the time, it's just sometimes I struggle to just sit down and like focus on something like reading, but I love to read. And let's get into the kitchen slash living room area. So for our kitchen, it's one of my favorite areas as well, just because it's really modern and just really nice in general. So we have our fridge. I love our fridge because it's stainless steel. It's a little bit small, but it holds everything that we need. And then the countertops that we have here are essentially the same countertops that we have in the washroom. I love our stove too, but we honestly struggle to get it fully cleaned. This area is so dark. Did I do something to mess it up? I just had the wrong wall color on there. Okay, it's a little bit too bright now. For our living room, we have a lot of fish slash shrimp stuff. So my boyfriend sometimes sells shrimp, so we have some of that. But first, let's get onto the couch. So we have just a cheap couch from IKEA. Even though it's cheap, I actually like it more than like a more expensive couch that I bought like a while back. And because we have 2 cats, they obviously need a place to use the washroom. So let's put in a little toilet for them. And we have this really cool litter box where they enter from the top, which actually stops a lot of litter from tracking. The more I'm looking at this, the more I like absolutely hate it. So let's switch it out. So my boyfriend has his little shrimp tank. His is more rectangular, so we'll put that one there. And then he also has a big one to give them some more money, so load. I recently bought a little exercise bike, so I use this for decoration in our living room. They don't have anything like that, but what we're gonna do is shrink down this little treadmill next to my little exercise bike. It folds up, which is why I've made it so small, because it takes up literally like that much space. I'm not just losing it. But then we have our cat's little bowl. My friend got us this bowl that kind of like entertains them, so it has like little holes in it and they just kind of stick their paw. And let's continue with the kitchen. Obviously, I forgot to put the sink, which is one of the most important things. And then we do have our 2 chairs. These chairs honestly look exactly like this. We just have gray cushions, which, oh my god, they have white chairs with gray cushions. It's meant to be. This is it. This is like almost exactly what our carpet looks like. I had to take a little break because I sadly spilt my wine a little bit, but it's fine. The glass didn't break and we're all good with that. I was talking about how we're gonna move on to building the bedroom now. So I've built in the closets, so those take up a big chunk. So this is one closet here, and that's one closet over there. And then the rest of the room is the bedroom. It's a pretty small bedroom. We can't really fit much. Even like fitting the furniture that we have in here right now is a tight squeeze. We have another cat tower because we spoil our little kitty, so that goes there. It kind of eats up a lot of space in the room, but it's more like that size. And then we have our dresser. We have a little chair that goes in the corner. This one I got off of Facebook Marketplace. Our bed is a queen size bed. It has created a lot of issues for us because it's never big enough. Like, a queen size bed is fine if you sleep alone, but oh my gosh, what is this? So now I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of the queen size bed and put in this kind of bed, because if we get annoyed with each other and you're like, you're too close to me, we can just climb on top. But this is the most similar to our bed. Like I said, I like to keep everything the same color. Then we have our little side tables. They kind of look like this, honestly. The drawer is really small, which is kind of makes me regret buying them, but too late now. Bedroom is the one place that I actually have some like pictures hung up. And let's put some clothes, because I think I saw Yes, this is so cool. Let's just put in our wardrobe rack. So my clothes, like we said, I like to keep it monotone. My boyfriend's clothes, he likes his Superman t-shirts from The Gap, so his clothes will be a little bit more colorful. And I think that's it. Oh, we nearly forgot the balcony. It's like before living here, I lived in a basement apartment, which wasn't the worst, but it can get kind of like claustrophobic at times. Like we like share the side of our balcony with someone else. It's not this big, so let's cut it back a bit. Let's be realistic. But we are able to fit a little table outside too. So let's put something like that. And then we have some plants outside. But anyways, let's get back to this planter. We have like two. Our plants have actually survived the winter season, which I didn't think they would. Our balcony is covered in snow just like this, so pretty realistic. And yeah, I think that's everything, honestly. Let's do one final walkthrough. This is the final apartment. It's not exactly what it looks like in real life because it's The Sims 4. You can't like change the color of a lot of things. Like you just have a few options, so you can't make things match exactly to what they look like in real life. That's one thing I miss from The Sims 3. Like The Sims 3, you can make anything match. Sims 4, even if it's like the same like pack, sometimes the furniture doesn't match and it's like, well, what the heck do I put with this couch? Or like, what the heck do I put with this bed, you know? We have our lovely hallway. We have our bathroom. We have our little makeshift laundry area. We have my favorite bookshelf. We have my boyfriend's closet, his desktop, our kitchen. Oh, you can't really see. Our kitchen. Just pretend they're like some like cooking stuff hanging up around the place. I feel like it looks pretty bare, but it's only so much you can do in The Sims. And then we have our living room area. Nothing matches in here, but it is what it is. I'm doing a terrible job. Isn't there something where you can like, no, that's not it. There's something where you can like flip it so it's like a top view, but I don't know how to do that. Look. Dafu is already enjoying watching TV. The cats have their little cat tower. He has his shrimp. I have my little exercise bike, which honestly, like, I don't know what I was thinking, but I actually love it. And then we have the bedroom. I actually really love this build. Always gonna be a special place in my heart. That is everything. The apartment is all done building. We did have some difficulties along the way, so technical difficulties. I spilled my wine, but I still drank enough because I'm a rookie now, so like 5 sips gets me tipsy. And my cat Mimi was just out with a vengeance today. I don't know what it was, but she just really hates this camera stand right now. So if you see the camera shaking throughout the video, that's her. She's currently locked out in the hallway and she's not very pleased about it. So if you see her little paw, that's her protesting being locked in the living room. But I really enjoyed making this video. It was super fun to like create our real life apartment in The Sims. If you guys enjoyed watching, leave a comment, like and subscribe, and let me know what other videos you want to see. I would be more than happy to do more Sims content because it's so fun. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this video because I've never edited a video like this before. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get my face on the same screen as the video. But we'll see how it goes. It might take me a while, so might be like a week or two before this video actually goes up. But thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great morning, day, or night, whatever time it is by you guys. And I'll see you guys next time.